Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is December 18th, 2024, and we're diving into MillerKnoll's second quarter fiscal 2025 earnings report. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. MillerKnoll has reported some interesting numbers this quarter, and I'm excited to break them down with you.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. MillerKnoll reported net sales of $970.4 million for the second quarter, which is a 2.2% increase year over year. John, what are your thoughts on this growth?
The growth in net sales is primarily driven by strength in their international contract and specialty and Americas contract segments. Despite macroeconomic pressures, MillerKnoll has managed to maintain a solid gross margin of 38.8%, which is slightly down from last year, but still robust.
And how about their profitability?
The operating margin remained flat at 6.4% compared to the same quarter last year. This stability in profitability, despite increased operating expenses, is a testament to their effective cost management and strategic pricing initiatives.
Segment performance. John, can you give us a breakdown of how MillerKnoll's different segments performed this quarter?
Absolutely. The Americas contract segment saw a strong performance, with sales up 5.9% to $504.2 million, benefiting from increased order activity. The international contract and specialty segment also grew by 2.1%, although it faced some challenges in certain regions. On the other hand, the global retail segment experienced a decline of 5.3% in sales, largely due to a shift in the timing of their holiday promotional period.
What does this mean for their future outlook?
While the retail segment faces some headwinds, the overall demand picture remains supportive, especially with positive trends in their contract segments. This positions MillerKnoll well for future growth.
EPS performance and analyst expectations. Let's talk about earnings per share. MillerKnoll reported an adjusted EPS of 55 cents, slightly above the forecast of 54 cents. John, what does this tell us?
This slight beat on EPS indicates that MillerKnoll is effectively managing its costs and leveraging its diverse brand portfolio to drive profitability. The fact that they exceeded the forecast, albeit with only one analyst estimate, shows resilience in their financial strategy.
Does this change your view on their financial health?
It certainly reinforces the view that MillerKnoll is on a stable path, with a strong balance sheet and a commitment to returning value to shareholders through dividends and share repurchases.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. John, MillerKnoll has returned $93.1 million to shareholders and generated $55.3 million in cash flow from operations. How does this impact their strategic initiatives?
These figures highlight MillerKnoll's strong cash flow generation and disciplined capital allocation. Their ability to return capital to shareholders while investing in growth initiatives, such as new store openings and product launches, is a positive sign for their long-term strategy.
And what about their debt levels?
With a net debt-to-EBITDA ratio of 2.94x, MillerKnoll maintains a manageable debt profile, which provides them with the flexibility to pursue strategic opportunities and navigate any potential economic uncertainties.
Key takeaways. In summary, MillerKnoll has delivered a solid performance this quarter with growth in key segments and a slight beat on EPS expectations. Their strategic focus on maintaining profitability and returning value to shareholders is commendable. John, any final thoughts?
MillerKnoll's diverse brand portfolio and global reach continue to be their strengths. As they navigate macroeconomic challenges, their strategic initiatives and financial discipline position them well for future growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on MillerKnoll's performance in the comments below.